Intermittent fasting says you break up your day between feeding times and fasting times, okay? And when you're feeding, you want to eat cleaner foods. When you're fasting, you can have water, you can have tea, you can have coffee. But the key is this. When you're fasting, your body drives into your fat stores for the energy. And studies have shown that intermittent fasting will reduce your inflammation. It will reduce your risk for certain kinds of diseases. It'll stimulate weight loss. So it really is helpful. It'll prevent your cells from dying too early. So intermittent fasting plus clean eating is what gives you the synergism. So up to 15 pounds in 30 days. And the idea is that you have to be flexible. So you choose what your fasting time is.
But break down in a 24-hour period what you're talking about. What is your gist?
So you get 30 foods for 30 days. So you get a whole list of 30 foods, all kinds of food you can imagine, very flexible to all types of food preferences. Then you break your day up. You can do a 16-8, which means 16 hours of feeding, 8 hours of fasting. You can do a 14-10. You can do a 12-12. You decide in the book what fasting time works for you. You know, let's say you choose to eat between 10 in the morning and 8 at night. You're going to eat all that time. You know, with Clean and Lean, we're eating a lot of minerals that we don't typically eat in other foods. And so I wanted to kind of explain to people one concept. When you see the words essential mineral, it means that this is something you must get from your diet, that your body does not produce it. When you see something that says macronutrient, that means you need it in macro amounts, large amounts. Okay. And when you see trace, that means you need it in small amounts. So I'm going to take you to the grocery store for a little bit, and we're going to look at some of the minerals, 4 minerals that are very important for us to have, okay? We're going to skim the grocery store aisle, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to start here. The first thing is selenium, okay? Selenium is very, very important. It's important because it helps us produce energy. And what's interesting is Brazil nuts are some of the best sources of selenium. So we're going to take some Brazil nuts here, okay, and put that in there, okay? Now, this is a trace. You don't need it in large amounts, but you do need selenium. We're going to step over here. You guys come over here.
Almonds too, Ian, or no?
Almonds too, yep. You step there, Rach.
Okay, sure.
And so the next thing is copper.
I'm in the way.
The next thing is copper. So copper is found in all tissues of your body.
Why do we need copper?
We need copper because it's very important for your nerves, your nerve production, for your red blood cells, for your immune function. So it's extremely important. We need copper for sure. And so copper we can get in things like leafy green veggies like this.
I eat a ton of leafy greens.
And shiitake mushrooms, which you like. My wife loves mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I'm not a mushroom guy.
I know.
You know.
Believe me, I know.
Okay, and next is iodine. So iodine's important, okay? Good for your thyroid. You need iodine for your thyroid hormone. So we're going to have some seaweed here. We're going to have some corn and some...
fresh shelled peas?
Yeah, exactly. And then lastly, we're going to do our magnesium, okay? Magnesium is important for your nerve conduction, for your heart, for reducing your anxiety, okay? So for that...
Oh, God, I need that one.
Yeah, right?
And, of course, avocados are good for magnesium. So we're going to have some bananas for that here.
I don't like bananas. What else you got?
Oh, well, I'm going to step over here. You guys step over here.
I don't hate them. It's just not my favorite.
Yogurt. How about some yogurt?
Yeah,
is that okay? Pull some
like
yogurt out?
Yeah, Greek yogurt's good.
Greek yogurt's good.
And dairy has a lot of magnesium, and so then we'll add some of our berries to it, and we have all of our skimmed Iodine, our skimmed vanilla.